Debut yesterday at their launch party. Come on up. Hopefully everybody's having fun at the Diecast Supercon. Day 3 official, well, I guess officially day 2, but day 3 for everybody else. Oh, Harrison, you okay there?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being on the show again. So, I was at the launch party yesterday. I didn't know anything really about cartoon, and I wanted to keep it that way because I wanted to be surprised, and boy were we surprised yesterday. That was really, really cool. So if you want to tell us your name and a little bit about what you do at the company, and then tell us all about it. We all want to know.
Hi, my name is Luis Tanahara. I'm a senior designer at MGA Entertainment.
There you go, perfect.
Senior designer at MGA Entertainment. A little bit of background, I've been in Diecast for over 25 years.
25 years, okay.
I used to be the VP of development at Jada. And actually I was at Hot Wheels first.
Hot Wheels, Jada, okay, yeah.
Hot Wheels, Jada, and then I launched my own line called Supercon.
Okay.
Did some freelance work here and there for Johnny Lightning.
Okay, we all want to hear you.
Did some bunch of freelance work and consulting for the different manufacturers.
Okay.
And then ultimately ended up at MGA.
Okay.
And MGA is a really awesome company because we are the parent company of Grass Dolls, Little Types, LOL Surprise. These are all like big
yeah,
brands.
Those, yeah.
But the one category we were in was Diecast.
Yeah.
You know, and I went in there and I was like, and Isaac Larian, the owner, he's a product guy, so he was into it. It took him a while, but he was into it.
I actually have some old MGA cards, and they're like, there was like a comic, and it came with a card, and I actually had the whole set. But that's all I ever saw from them. So.
Right. And yeah, I wasn't a part of that product line, but yes, they had released licensed Marvel.
Okay.
They did some Spider-Man cards. They did a lot of the titles in the comic book.
Yeah, it was like Hulk and Spider-Man, and and it was like the most expensive comic, like the first series or first release of it. That was what was in the comic. So
yeah, they even did a line with Jesse James.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think they did a Monster Garage set of his cards.
Okay, yeah.
And they were pretty cool. But I just, I think it was the timing. Maybe Jesse was the brand was on the way out,
right?
And the show was kind of stopping. But they did make a nice product. I do have some of that.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the thing. We created this cartoon line. And the purpose of the line was, how do we get younger blood in our category? I talk to a lot of collectors on a regular basis. I try to stay plugged in. But I felt that a lot of our manufacturers are getting too serious.
Yeah.
And mind you, the product looks amazing.
Yeah.
The green light stuff, the blue stuff, Tidal House. I mean, there's just so much awesome stuff. Neverland.
Yeah.
But if I'm a new collector, where do I start?
Yeah.
You start with Hot Wheels, obviously.
Right.
There's a grandfather.
Right.
But I felt there was room.
Yeah.
There was room for that, the Hot Wheels product, and let's say something like a green light.
Yeah.
There was a window. And I thought, how do I get us into this space without being a me-too product? Because that's my thing. I don't like to copy anybody.
Yeah,
I gotta pave my own way.
Right.
And so I thought, well, this tune thing, I like it. It's kind of bubbling up on social. And I thought, let's make it a product. Greater Goods released something that was really awesome. But it was expensive. Donut Media released a car. The stockings.
Yeah.
But again, it was large, it wasn't die-cast. So I thought, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And, develop the line. The team back home, trying to crunch numbers on what makes sense, what was the price point.
Right.
And our VP of development, Kevin Bloomfield, he said, hey, it has to be $4.99. And I thought we can get more.
Yeah.
He goes, no, Louis. He goes, $4.99 is the magic number. And I said, you know what? Let's do it.
So that's the main line series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna try to be a mass market product.
Right.
So it's accessible to everybody and affordable.
Right. So I think, so when I first saw it, my first thought was personality. And you said there was like a gap in the market or whatever. And you look at the product, I feel like it's personality. Like, when you look at it, it's got a different look. It's like you say, it's cartoon. And it really speaks to what you're seeing. So that's what I kind of see is the personality that you guys have put into it. And that's what makes it different from everything else that's on the market.
Correct. Yeah, my whole thing with designing the cars, and I have fun designing them. I mean, I've got tons and tons of cars already designed.
Right.
So it's really just a matter of what are we going to release next.
Yeah.
We've done JDM tuners already, and those look incredible.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to launch with those.
Yeah.
But yes, to the characterization of the car, it gives us a lot more freedom. More freedom to do what we're doing that way.
Right.
One of the things that I'm personally known for, anyone who follows my work, I shave all my door handles, I shave all the mirrors off, all the wipers, emblems. My cars are smooth.
Yeah.
So, because customizers like that.
Right, yeah.
They don't want to sand something off.
Yeah.
And I try to make sure there's good body lines so they can score and cut. So I applied that same philosophy to this one.
Yeah. I mean, car builders are the same. Some people don't like that either.
Yeah. So we really put a lot of thought into the product to make sure that collectors like them and can collect them easily. So the numbers are nice, big and bold.
Right.
It's a small wave. It's 8 cars, so it's not like 100 cars. And
it's nice. Yeah.
And then we. On the back, we have the cross-sell. There's just so much to the product. It's crazy. Our packaging is very collectible. You match them up. And it's hard. I don't have visuals on it, but when you match them up, it completes the story of the wheels in the background. Our wheels fit everybody's products. So I know customizers are always looking for wheels.
Okay, that's interesting.
So at $4.99, let's just say the 2 front wheels are, they're wheel riders, they put that style.
Yeah.
Rubber tires. So if you buy 2 cars and take the front wheels off, now you have a full set of 4 for $10. Aftermarket wheels on eBay and whatnot, they're going for $20.
Yeah, for sure. The value is there, just in the wheels.
I remember when we first launched Dub City.
Yeah.
My biggest product.
Right.
And Big Time Muscle was one of my biggest products. When we launched that, a lot of people didn't like our tools, but they loved our wheels.
Right.
And I started seeing them on customs. Our wheels. And I was like, okay, there's something there. So when launching Cartoon, I felt like, okay, that's the emphasis, the wheels.
Yeah.
The stance, the wheels, and the cars.
Yeah. So yesterday you guys had a party. You kind of showed your 3 different lines. So you're going to have your lines that'll be available at Walmart, Target, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Target actually will probably have them first.
Okay.
They really liked them and they wanted them. Like, hey, how do I get this first to market? And so we'll probably see them there first, but realistically, all of the majors have kind of stepped up, and they all want it.
Yeah.
And so what we did as a manufacturer is, we don't want collectors getting frustrated over, we know Walmart is like 3 cents cheaper on average.
Yeah.
So we figured, okay, we'll give them a wave of 8 cars, specific colors, but like the Hobby Lobbies and Macy's, all the other hobby channels, we don't want them competing. So they'll get a different wave. And then Walgreens, they stepped up and they said, hey, if we carry it and we get our own, all they wanted was one special color. That's all they wanted.
Right.
And I was like, we'll give you a whole wave.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like that you did that because, like you said, it doesn't deter people from trying to collect it and fighting with other people in different stores. So now there's different lines for each avenue. So I like that. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's something big because I'm on the boards, I'm on the chat forums, you know, I do read people's posts and I hear a lot of complaints. I can't find it. You know, our chase program, you know.
Right.
You know, people say, oh, I can't find the super treasure, I can't find this, I can't find that.
Yeah, that's always the thing.
So I look at it as how do we solve that problem?
Right.